Picture this. Your neighbors walk by, stop dead in their tracks, and whisper, "How much did they drop on that patio?" But you? You know the secret. It cost way less than their morning coffee run. Stick around because today I'm spilling exactly how to turn your basic backyard into something that screams luxury without emptying your wallet. Hey everyone, if your patio feels boring, empty, or just not somewhere you'd actually want to hang out, you're not alone. A lot of us look at those fancy magazine spreads and think, that'll never happen for me. But here's the truth. You don't need a fat bank account to create an outdoor space that feels like a five-star resort. In this video, I'm breaking down 10 game-changing ideas that look high-end but won't break the bank. We'll talk real costs, easy steps, and how these touches can even add real value to your home. By the end, you'll have a clear plan to make your patio the spot everyone wants an invite to. Let's jump in. The big problem most people face? They think luxury equals expensive. You see those perfect patios on Instagram with matching furniture sets that cost thousands, built-in fireplaces, and lighting that looks like it was installed by pros. Meanwhile, your concrete slab just sits there collecting leaves and making you feel guilty every time you walk past it. I get it. I used to feel the same way. My old patio was just a plain square of gray with a couple of cheap plastic chairs. It looked sad, especially when the sun went down. Friends would come over and we'd end up inside because outside felt unfinished. Sound familiar? The challenge hits harder when you start researching. Everything seems to cost an arm and a leg. But here's what they don't tell you. The expensive look comes from smart layering and clever choices, not big price tags. You can create that wow factor for a fraction of what people assume. Let's explore how to fix this. We'll go through 10 ideas that build on each other. Start small or go all in, it's up to you. Each one uses stuff you can find at regular stores, thrift spots, or even make yourself. Idea 1. Start with an outdoor rug to anchor everything. This is the easiest win. A big outdoor rug instantly makes your patio feel like an actual room instead of just a slab in the yard. It defines the space and pulls everything together. You don't need to spend $300. Head to discount stores or online sales and grab one for under $50. Look for neutral colors with subtle patterns. Think beige, gray, or soft blues. They hide dirt well and stand up to weather. I remember laying down my first rug. Suddenly, the chairs didn't look cheap anymore. It was like magic. One rug can make the whole area feel pulled together and way more intentional. Idea 2. Layer in tons of affordable lighting. Lighting changes everything after sunset. Those fancy patios always have that warm glow, right? You can get the same vibe with string lights. Solar-powered ones are perfect. No wiring needed. Hang them across your space, wrap them around posts, or drape them over a simple umbrella. Add some cheap lanterns with battery candles inside. Total cost? Often under $30 for a big impact. Pro tip: mix heights. Some lights at eye level, some higher up. It creates depth that makes the space feel bigger and more expensive. One of my friends did this and said her family now stays outside until 10 p.m. because it feels so cozy. Idea 3. Bring in plants like you mean it. Rich-looking patios always have lush greenery, but you don't need a full landscaping crew. Start with big pots from the dollar store or thrift shops. Paint them the same color for a uniform look that screams high-end. Group plants in odd numbers, 3 or 5 per cluster. Mix heights. Tall ones in back, medium in middle, small in front. Snake plants, pothos, and ferns do great outside in many areas and cost almost nothing. Vertical gardens are another smart move. Hang cheap pocket planters on a wall or fence. Suddenly your plain fence becomes a living wall. This trick alone can make a small patio feel like a secret garden. Idea 4. Build seating with pallets or upcycle what you have. Furniture is where people blow their budgets. Skip that. Wooden pallets are often free or super cheap. Sand them down, add outdoor cushions from thrift stores or discount spots, and you've got a sectional that looks custom. I once turned 4 pallets into a corner couch. Painted them white, threw on some navy cushions, and it looked like something from a fancy catalog. Total spend, maybe $60. Guests always ask where I bought it. Mix in a couple of thrifted chairs too. A fresh coat of spray paint can revive old metal ones in minutes. Idea 5. Add a fire feature without the fancy install. Everyone loves gathering around a fire. A real built-in one costs thousands. Instead, grab a simple metal fire pit bowl for under $50. Surround it with cheap rocks or pavers you paint to match. For extra polish, create a small gravel circle around it. It contains everything and looks purposeful. In cooler evenings, this becomes the heart of your patio. People will fight to sit closest. Idea 6. Paint or stencil your floor for instant drama. Plain concrete? Boring. But a fresh coat of outdoor paint or a simple stencil pattern changes everything. You can find concrete paint at hardware stores for cheap. Choose a light gray or warm beige. For more flair, use stencils to create tile-like patterns. It looks like expensive pavers, but costs way less and takes a weekend. One homeowner I saw online did a diamond pattern with 2 colors. Everyone thought she had new flooring installed. The before and after was shocking. Idea 7. Create shade with a budget pergola or sails. No one wants to bake in the sun. A full pergola can be pricey, but you can build a simple one with treated lumber or even use shade sails. Those triangle fabrics stretch across corners and look modern and expensive. Anchor them properly and they provide great coverage. Add some climbing vines over time for natural shade too. This turns your patio into a true outdoor room. Idea 8. Use gravel or pea gravel zones. If your patio edges look messy, create clean borders with pea gravel. It's one of the cheapest materials out there. Lay landscape fabric first, then spread the gravel. It drains well and looks crisp. You can even make small pathways or seating areas with it. It softens hard edges and makes everything feel more designed. Idea 9. Thrift and DIY your decor details. This is where the magic hides. Old picture frames become mirrors for outdoor walls. Thrifted vases get filled with fake or real flowers. Dollar store finds get spray-painted gold or black for that luxe touch. Hang a simple outdoor art piece you make yourself, like painted wood with a geometric design. These personal touches make the space feel collected over time, not bought all at once. That's the real secret to expensive-looking patios. Idea 10. Add water movement with a simple fountain. The sound of water instantly relaxes people. You don't need a big pond. A small solar fountain in a large pot or bowl does the trick. Place it in a corner and watch the whole vibe elevate. Combine this with the other ideas and your patio goes from nice to I can't believe this is your backyard. Now we've reached the good part, putting it all together. Imagine starting with that sad concrete slab. You lay the rug, hang the lights, group the plants, build the seating, add the fire pit. Each step builds on the last. I talked to a guy who did a version of this on a tight budget. He spent around $400 total. His property value went up noticeably, and studies back this up. Real estate data shows well-done patios can return over 100% of your investment when selling, sometimes adding thousands to your home's worth. One survey found outdoor spaces rank super high for buyers these days. People want that ready-to-use area. By doing these budget versions, you're basically investing smart. The climax moment? That first evening when you sit back with a drink, lights glowing, fire crackling softly, and realize your backyard finally feels like an extension of your home. Friends start asking for your secret. You just smile because now you know it's not a secret, it's smart choices. These ideas work whether you have a tiny balcony patio or a big backyard. Mix and match based on your space and budget. The key is layering. Surfaces, seating, lighting, plants, and details. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick 2 or 3 ideas this weekend and build from there. You'll be amazed how fast it transforms. So there you have it. 10 ways to create a patio that looks like $1,000,000 but won't cost nearly that much. Which idea are you trying first? Drop it in the comments. If you want more budget home upgrades, check out my next video popping up right here. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. See you in the next one.